world is waiting for you, my children! And it is a world where we are actually looking at a tie-in to an event comic. Because even in such things, horror can be found. In the event comic Convergence, a being known as Telos has taken cities from various different parallel universes and stuck them on a planet, each separated by a dome that keeps them from communicating with anyone or anything. 1 year later, he lowers the domes and declares that champions from each of these cities will battle each other. Whoever wins in the end, their reality gets to survive! As you can imagine, I am rooting for whichever city has the most unspeakable horrors within. But before the dome falls, we see its last day under that confinement, as we see a Wonder Woman who is living with Steve Trevor in one particular Gotham City, and the two lamenting their situation. It should be noted that under these domes, superheroes have lost their powers, so the cape and costume crowd have been unable to do anything to break free of their prisons. Wonder Woman has been working with Etta Candy to provide outreach in the East End slums. Steve is not so keen on Etta these days, though. She has fallen in with a cult that believes that angels shall smash open the dome any day now. Diana is unconcerned. Cults and revivals pop up all the time in situations that people can't comprehend. You know, like in Silent Hill! Nothing to worry about! Diana and Etta are caring for an old woman dying of stage 3 brain cancer. However, the old lady wishes to go and hear the angel cult leader speak, so Etta and the reluctant Diana are taking her to see it, though some local boys grumble that such things are fairy tales. Diana tells them off, that especially in cases like the old woman's, she is allowed to take comfort in whatever she chooses to believe. Still, the old lady dies during the ceremony. Diana gives some very light admonishment over this, but the cult leader's anger over Etta bringing a non-believer to the church is interrupted by Telos informing everyone of the dome's fall, and how only one city shall survive. The cult refuses to listen, and whacks Diana over the head when she continues to not believe. Steve, knowing that Wonder Woman will no doubt be this city's champion, races off to go find her. The cult finds the Wonder Woman costume in Diana's bag. Why was she carrying that around with her? And know who she is, but by their beliefs, they see her as an idolater who believes in pagan gods, planning to lock her away and kill her. Etta attempts to intervene, but she is outnumbered and flees to find help. While Diana is locked away in the catacombs of the church, Steve and Etta meet up and head back to the church. Diana soon awakens, tied up, but with the fall of the dome, her powers are restored and she breaks free, somehow ripping her clothes in the process too. Okay, this is all well and good, but why am I spotlighting this on the Longbox? Where is the blood and guts and terror and things that go bump in the night? Oh, right. Telos brought cities of different worlds to this one, including one we're very familiar with. The cult believes that their angels have arrived, but as Wonder Woman suits up, Etta and Steve discover their corpses and their killers. Vampires! Specifically, it is the Joker, Poison Ivy, and Catwoman from the Batman Red Rain universe. While the Joker goes to chow down on Etta Candy, Wonder Woman rescues Steve from the other two. She has to go try and rescue her friend, but Steve thinks he'll be fine. Vampire or not, a bullet from his 9mm should still stop their forward motion for a bit. Unless, of course, he finds himself outnumbered by vampirized cultists. And poor Etta Candy? Well, the joke here is that Wendy fails to save her. The Joker narrates how he survived his staking from the Red Rain books. They may not be alive, but they are not entirely dead either. When they are broken, they do not heal. But Poison Ivy pulled the stake from his black heart and allowed the Joker to resume his pale mockery of life. Still, this is Wonder Woman we're talking about, so she twists his neck to the side. He's not defeated, but he is temporarily out of action while she goes to rescue Steve. With some swift actions, the vampires are down, but not out. Wonder Woman not feeling it right to slaughter even these beings. Still, since they don't heal, she has no compulsion against breaking them to the point of immobility. But in the process, she gets separated from Steve, who finds himself at the mercy of the vampire supervillains. Wonder Woman still fears to end these monsters, but the goddess Athena herself appears and shares wisdom with the Spirit of Truth. that these are monsters, shades from beyond the sticks, a pale chorus wearing masks of life and chanting lies. Stop! You're going to make me blush. And that's not healthy for me. I don't think I even have blood anymore. With a broken off stake and cross, Diana slays Ivy and Catwoman. But actions from the Event comic soon start splitting the city in two. Despite what has become of him, the vampire Steve Trevor stops Etta from attacking Wonder Woman, dragging her down into a chasm. And the vampire Joker? Well, Wonder Woman decides to take him down with an even bigger stake than what Batman had used. The youths from before help save Diana from falling into the chasm, though all lament the death that has come from this. For as the Duke of Wellington once said, a battle lost is only half so melancholy as a battle won. Still no melancholy from me, my children, because I got to see some vampires do what they do best.